Hello Tenno, this is Fen. You're watching Warframe Unabridged. Today we're just going to take a quick look at the Void Trader. We're going to see what he has available. Now, for those of you that may be newer to the game, the Void Trader is somebody that brings equipment that you get by selling off your prime equipment. I've cleaned myself out. So, once you've gotten those ducats, which is the third form of currency in the game, you're going to head over to this guy that you can't see behind me because everybody's here, and you're going to see the equipment that he has available. First off, you have the Sands of Inaros blueprint, which is an interesting quest that kind of expands the lore concerning Phobos. It also expands the lore concerning the Void Trader Baro Ki'teer himself. So, if you're into the lore, or if you're into having one of the most broken frames in the game, this is where you gotta be. So, right after that, you have the 3-day affinity, or credit booster, pardon me, and with the advent of stuff like the Satura Electa, and with Chroma being a thing that exists, you're going to get really far with this. So here we have the 4 Tethra's Doom mods. All of these are pretty good stuff, you know. They really help out with the status on all 4 weapon types: pistol, rifle, melee, and shotguns. And between that, you're going to wind up being able to have really good status. It brings several weapons up to 100% status, and that's really nothing to sneeze at. And electricity is also good at combining with other elements to make stuff like magnetic, corrosive, and radiation. All of which are top tier elements and have really good status effect that rolls with them. So then we have the Prisma Scanna, a direct upgrade to the standard Scanna. It's actually kind of on the same playing field as the Dacra Prime. For those of you that have it, it's really fast, and it's also crit worthy, and between that as well as the Syndicate mod that is compatible for it, you can in fact use this to get pretty far. So it's got a 20% critical chance and then a good critical multiplier, which is effectively going to double it. So I would definitely recommend you get this weapon. Make sure that you got a buddy that is in New Loka so that you can get that Syndicate mod though. So then we have the Prisma Griccata. And Clem would love this thing. It's shiny, and it's still everything that makes the Griccata interesting. It's got decent critical at 25%. It's also got really good status at 20%. And considering the fire rate, enhancing the number of instances that you have to potentially cause status, this weapon is a must. Now, Prime Pistol Gambit. You know, what used to set pistols, or sidearms at least, and primaries apart was primaries had less multi-shot and more critical, whereas secondaries had less critical and more multi-shot. Well, this kind of throws that entire dichotomy out the window and gives you the opportunity for extremely powerful critical builds. And when you have a weapon like the pistols on this that send out 3 different rounds at a time, you know, you're going to have a scenario where you have a potential for 3 different critical chances. And that's not even including the upcoming ribbons that are going to be released for those. So here we have the Prisma Dual Cleavers. This also has Syndicate mod that you'll be able to put on it. It's really, really nice, and it's going to be able to give you a Radial Blast proc through Steel Meridian. And it's also crit worthy at 25%, and it's just, in general, a very decent weapon. I would definitely recommend everything here in terms of the weapons. Now, here you have the Xiphos, and I am not interested in this at all. You know, you have one Xiphos, you have them all, and it's really... This is something you're going to need to have something else in order to get it to work, and I realize most things are like that, but if you're just looking to swing by the Void Trader, pick up something new and interesting, this is not it. The weapons are definitely it, but if you're a veteran, you've been around for a while, you already have the Xiphos, you know what? Swing by, pick this up, and your ship now has fashion frames. So last but not least, this is pretty much the only thing that I don't have so far, and I'll be picking it up right now, and that is the Ki'teer shoulder plates. 350 ducats with 110,000 credits, which, you know, it's just a drop in the bucket. especially with that credit booster up here at the top. And, I'm a fashion frame whore, so I'm going to get it whether it looks good or not. But that being said, we're pretty much going to bring this video to an end. And if you have any comments on the stuff here, how you like to use it, maybe comment below so that the newer people that may not necessarily know all of the applications of this equipment have something to go off of. That being said, I'm going to get out of your hair. This is Finn, signing off.